you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin. I'm so excited for this new year. I thought that it would be really fun to, on camera, create a vision board for 2020, kind of outlining my goals and dreams for writing, YouTube, my professional career, and relationships and fitness. So if you guys want to see me take this completely white canvas and turn it into my vision for 2020, and then talk about how I'm going to use this to inspire me and to keep me on track, then please give this video a thumbs up and keep on watching.
I've been feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go, spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
So as you guys can see, this vision board was not made in one day. It was not made in one sitting. So sorry that I'm wearing a bunch of different outfits and it's kind of all over the place, but I thought I would just take you guys through the fun part, kind of talk you through what I prioritized putting on my boards and how this actually relates to my real goals and kind of what I'm going to do next year to get myself to achieving at least some of these goals. Now, there really is no right or wrong way to do this board. I know some people will make bigger pictures for their more important goals, but that's not what I did. I just kind of did this whole process intuitively, and some people put more words on there, but I just have like 2 quotes, so it's really up to you. I did a combination of things that inspire me and things that tangibly represent my goals. So I hope this will be interesting or helpful to you guys. If you are making a vision board yourself, let me know in the comments below how you kind of structured yours, or if you put yours on Instagram, let me know and I'll go over there and give you guys a follow. But for now, let's just go ahead and dive right in. So my number 1 tip is, really be cognizant of how big you want your board to be. Do you want it to hang on your wall? Do you want to put it on your desk? Or do you just kind of want to just keep it off to the side and have it be more of a personal thing? That's kind of what I want mine to be, more personal. And so it really means something to me. And I don't necessarily want it to be something like I take to my office, like my coworkers see, or like really that I even discuss with my parents. So this is just really from me. It's not about anybody else. Another tip I have is be careful if you use these canvases. I had a really hard time getting all of these cutouts to stick. That's partly why it took me so long to complete this. At first I tried using Scotch tape, then masking tape, double-sided tape, regular glue, and then finally the tacky craft glue worked. But still, a lot of the corners are kind of peeling up, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. But let's start up here with this corner. I did a lot of things that I loved. I am a huge Disney fan, and I just think that Walt Disney is really inspiring. He was fired from being a newspaper editor for lack of creativity, and that is so incredible because, he created so many of the things that we know and love today. He created Walt Disney World, he created Mickey Mouse, so he's just really inspiring to me. Because some people might not see your creativity, but if you keep pushing at it, if you can dream it, you can do it, as he says. Next we have my girl Taylor Swift. She's also very inspiring to me. I think a lot of people think Taylor was an overnight success, but she does tell the story about like 2 years just incessantly going to record labels, bringing them cookies, and just really perfecting her songwriting craft, differentiating herself from the competition. And I really look up to Taylor. I have a little sticky thing that says today is the day, to remind me that there really is no better time than now to work on my goals. I have the city of Boston right here. I actually bought a ticket to Taylor Swift's Loverfest in Boston, and none of my friends really wanted to go because it is a bit pricey and we don't live in Boston or LA, so we would have to pay for flights and everything. But I decided that this is going to be my first solo trip, so that's a pretty big step for me. I've never spent a weekend in a city by myself. I think it'll be a great growth opportunity. I can explore different coffee shops and restaurants, and of course have a lot of fun at Loverfest. So I'm really excited to do that next year. I have a picture of the beach just because the beach makes me happy. A picture of Starbucks. I love Starbucks. Also, Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks, his business model was rejected a crazy number of times. And when we think about how profitable and how much we all enjoy Starbucks, that's really crazy. Next, we have my girl, Rachel Hollis. I'm obsessed with her podcast. I put her book, Girls Stop Apologizing, on my Christmas list. I think Rachel just gives really excellent advice on how to be a girl boss, how to be creative, and how to be an entrepreneur, which is all really scary things, but she gives some great tangible advice. So whenever I feel like my dreams are impossible, I'm just gonna go back to what Rachel says. I have a picture of New York City on the Statue of Liberty because freedom and living in America and kind of the American dream are all very inspiring things to me. I had the words dream, but the M fell off, so I'm gonna have to work on that. I have Hebrews 12:1, which is the Bible verse about running the race with endurance. I'm a runner, but also, that does talk about life and just not giving up. We're in it for a marathon. Sure, there will be sprints here and there, but we really have to have the mindset that to keep our eyes on things above, to keep our minds on, these godly things. And I think that also translates to, any types of dreams you have, whether it's, school or your career. Just always keep that end goal in mind and be working towards it every day. Moving up here, we have YouTube. I want to do 52 YouTube videos on this channel next year, holding myself accountable. I want to do one a week, which I think is manageable. And if I'm going away or something, I can always do 2 videos the next week. So I'm not going to be strict about having one every week. I just want by the end of the year to have 52 videos. And then on my writing channel, I want to have 24 videos, which is going to be more of a challenge because I definitely post a lot less on that channel. It takes a lot more involvement to get those videos up and going. And of course, balancing that with my busy schedule. I have a city here. I don't even know where that is. It's just kind of cute and inspiring. I just want to explore more next year, go to more coffee shops, restaurants, see new cities, even if it's just a weekend away, explore Cleveland or whatever. You might be wondering why I have a picture of a grocery store. Well, that's because I want to save a lot in 2020. I want to be very aggressive about my savings goals. I would say I want to buy a home in about 5 or 6 years. So it's really important for me to be saving a lot. I have a picture of an apartment. I do want to move out sometime this year and get my own apartment or maybe starter home, but probably apartment. So that's just to remind me that even though I'm going to move out, I still want to be saving and doing both of these 2 things. There's a quote I like, which says, "The universe is made up of stories, not atoms." I have a picture of Zumba here. I really want to get back into Zumba. It's just so much fun and I haven't really done it since college, so I want to find a Zumba class. Moving over here, kind of talking about my writing. This Ferris wheel is representative of a novel I have written, but I've not edited or published, so writing is pretty intuitive and you kind of can change plans a lot with what you're working on or what you might think could get picked up. So I'm not going to hold myself to publishing this novel in 2020, but I know I'm probably going to go back and at least do some editing for it. This is representative of a new novel that I'm writing. I'm about 20,000 words in right now on December 23rd when I'm filming this. So I want to get that novel through one draft, about 80 or 90,000 words. So that's definitely a priority for me in 2020. I have a picture of The Help. I think it was rejected like 67 times by literary agents before going on to becoming not only a New York Times #1 bestseller, but also a movie, and it's definitely one of my favorite books. If you haven't read it, please check it out. I have some more things that I kind of love. They're just inspiring to me. Pearls and Chanel Chance, my favorite perfume. I love pearls. So when I have a bad day, I'm just gonna look at this and be happy. And then of course I have makeup, which is something else that I love. Some NARS makeup, an eyeshadow palette, something from Too Faced. So yeah, that's always fun to look at. And then finally, we have this quote down here, which probably is one of the most significant things on this board for me. And that's the definition of grit according to Angela Duckworth. And she says that grit is passion and sustained persistence applied toward long-term achievement with no particular concern for rewards or recognition. It combines resilience, ambition, and self-control. And I just want to be gritty and disciplined in everything, but in particular my writing. I really want to take my writing to the next level, and I want every single word to count, and that's really hard. Writing is a long process, the process of showing, not telling, creating these characters, making sure that everything is linear and makes sense while being interesting, and writing in an artful way. It's really a lot to think about. And it involves an enormous amount of revision and vigilance in staying true to your story's theme and purpose while being entertaining. So you have to be willing to really cut entire chapters, rework entire chapters, and that all takes a lot of time and persistence. So I really want to be thinking about this definition of the word grit. I also like how it talks about with no concern for achievement or reward. Sometimes like making these videos, it's like, why do I make them? Like, it's not like I'm gonna be famous or get a sponsorship from this, but you know, it's really about loving the process and trusting yourself every day and having fun with it. So I want to have fun with my YouTube channel, and with my writing, I want to have fun with it, but I also want to take it to the next level. So on those really hard days, I'm going to be looking at that quote. So that wraps up my vision board. I hope you guys kind of got an idea of what I'm working towards and how I incorporated that into all of these pictures. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to be doing a lot of goal setting series this year on this channel. It's just something that I'm really passionate about, and I think I have a pretty disciplined routine with a lot of my different projects that I work on, so I kind of want to share that with you guys. I don't know why I'm like losing my voice and out of breath here. Maybe it's just because I'm so fired up about things. But anyway, thank you guys so much for making it to the very end. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and share your vision boards with me in the comments below or on Instagram. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure.